एक्सपांज केले ते बरें ते सायंटिफीक टर्म आहले तेंच उलयलो रिप्लायन जे पडा स्पीकर सर I rise to speak on the cut motion and oppose the demands. I'll start at the start with a topic that is hotly debated, the Town and Country Planning Department. And start with specific observations with the budget utilizations of the TCP department. It's because of the department's total budget definitely has increased from 2369 lakhs, 24-25 on Ashille, to 3886 lakhs proposed for 26-27. And Sarkar is announcing of bigger allocations, but the ground reality, if you look within the TCP department, shows very poor utilization. I would be happy if I am wrong and correct it. Because the capital project is almost zero work in the current financial year. It's because of 50 lakhs was allocated for TCP buildings, 150 lakhs for land acquisition and urban infrastructure, 150 lakhs for development works of planning authorities. But till January, Speaker Sir, till now, not a single rupee has been spent. This means 3.5 crores of capital budget remained idle. Speaker Sir, the government allocated 450 lakhs for planning and development authorities. But in 24-25, yeah, or 27 lakh was used. In 25-26, this year, no expenditure was recorded till January. So these authorities, Speaker Sir, are planning today for Panjim, for Mapsa, for Margao, for Vasco. The government allocated, Speaker Sir, 50 lakhs for the Goa Conservative Committee. And so role ha ki amche dais, amche heritage structure, amche culture, amche conservation zone protect kurpa. But for 2 consecutive years, Speaker Sir, not a single rupee has been spent from the 50 lakhs. Speaker Sir, Anna, what appears surprising and seems to be a disturbing pattern within the budget are burning issues of land use and change of use. The Chief Minister and the government might be indifferent to the people's protests, but Speaker Sir, there were only 5 lines mentioned in the budget speech with regards to TCP. Very small allocation when it comes to 39 crores for the entire TCP department. So the focus today is on process, doesn't seem to be on planning. That is the main role of the Town and Country Planning Department. आज जे budgetary provision केला, this talks about digitizing approvals. This talks about town planning requires master plans, infrastructure planning, mobility planning, environmental zoning. हे जे कांयच उल्लेख बजेटान केल्ले ना. आता ODP चे पासून no mention of the regional plan or the ODP as well. Speaker Sir, budgetan जरी तर चोयल्यार tourism and construction priority. म्हणजे the speech emphasizes on tourism and construction sectors. हे जरी चोयल्यार Speaker Sir, particularly in coastal and tourism areas. Speaker Sir, there is a silence on the carrying capacity. Now, right from day one, when we were MLAs, right from day one, I was talking about this carrying capacity of every village, of every town, of every constituency needs to be mapped. Speaker Sir, कालच्या दिसाक मुखेलमंत्रीन जेन्ना आमी डिमांड्साच्या वेळार जेन्ना बजेटाच्या स्पीचा वेळार सांगले, he says he is tied up with Terry. आणि ऑक्टोबर म्हयन्यान MOU जो सायन केल्लो तो टेबल कोत म्हणटालो. अजून आज टेबल केल ना. कालच्या दिसाक सांगलो तेणे टेबल कोत्तो म्हणून. स्पीकर सर, कॅरिंग कॅपॅसिटी गोंयची डिफायन जावपाक जाय. कित्याक ज्या पद्दतीन आज रस्त्याचो इश्यू आसा, उदकाचो इश्यू आसा, लायटीचो इश्यू आसा, जे उदक साधारण 2 वर पासून गोंयकारांक पावना. म्हाका दिसता very necessary that this carrying capacity needs to be defined rather than a Wayanad-like situation. Last year budget sessionak आमी वायनाडाचे एक डिबेट केले की आणि माधव गाडगिलजीन आमकां सगळ्यांक एक Agar दिसता एक report asa, and he warned that this carrying capacity with our fragile environment needs to be defined. It's because I do not understand why the government does not, this had to be done right at the start. Arts, because if we look inside the assembly, I do not know whether the honorable minister will invoke the Suraksha Kavach of sub judice matter. No doubt that this matter is sub judice. But Speaker sir, if you look at the, I would possibly call the reckless driving. When I say reckless driving, uh, this ministry follows no speed breakers, no traffic signals, no rules of the road, and no carrying capacity. The final destination seems to be land sale. Now, Speaker sir, regional planaचे जायते जायंगा उलयले. And a regional plan is a map that was meant to be a promise. And this is a story that lies shattered. And Speaker sir, basically what is happening in the state of Goa, once upon a time, not very long ago, Goa decided to do something sensible. And it said, and I quote, let us draw one honest map of ourselves, unquote. And this map should not be decorative. It's because ya mapa purmane, it would decide how the homes in Goa would grow, how the farms would survive, how our forests would breathe, where the sea must be left alone. And this map was called regional plan. And if the regional plan, Speaker sir, was supposed to be a plan that was a 20 to 25-year-old vision for land use. And a collective agreement, this was supposed to be a collective agreement between the government, between amche Paryavaran, amcho lok, and the economy. A document, Speaker sir, the regional plan was something that said that this land feeds us, this land protects us, and this land should be built carefully. In theory, Speaker sir, regional plan is sacred. And if Jenna notifies a law, it should be changed rarely, carefully, and only for public interest. Speaker sir, but then came the correction clause. Somewhere along the way, power grew impatient with patience. As I say, in the Town and Country Planning Department, it started with 16B, a small clause, 17.2 and 39A. Because of when it was introduced, it sounded harmless. It said, and I quote, if there is an inadvertent error or any inconsistency in the regional plan, the government may correct it, unquote. Speaker sir, Lokank disle what could oppose correcting an error? Speaker sir, after all, Amizori Torcheliar, maps can be wrong, survey lines can shift, and clerical mistakes can happen. But Speaker sir, J a section 17 to Ashille or 16B at the start. This was when the pencil became a bulldozer. What was supposed to fix mistakes became a tool to rewrite the map plot by plot. Speaker sir, instead Jenna of rewriting the entire plan, there were individual applications that were entertained from landowners asking to change the specific plot. म्हणजे एक field, एक shed, एक orchard area, a slope overlooking a river or a village edge next to a forest. And every application, right, if you see 2017 onwards, it said this zoning is an error. One signature, quietly land changed. आता पयलेचे जे TCP आता नाव घेवपा न्हू, but जे आदले before you, your predecessor, he changed lakhs, you said last time, almost close to a crore of square meters of land. Speaker sir, from green to yellow, from orchard to settlement, from agriculture to construction. And here Jenna Kotna, Speaker sir, J original issue ashilo that had to be a village discussion. There had to be some sort of an impact assessment. There was no impact assessment when it came to water. when it came to roads, when it came to parking, when it came to floods, livelihoods of Goans. Speaker sir, so the regional plan that was meant to be a collective vision began to look like patchwork, quilt stitched by private interests. Because now, when I say the quite magic of this inadvertent error, now here's the beauty of this clause. It never defines, Speaker sir, what is an error. It never decides who decides whether it is inadvertent, how many corrections are too many. Speaker sir, so error becomes elastic. So if land was valuable, it was an error. If development was planned, the map was mistaken. Because hundreds, if you see this saga within the TCP, hundreds of such corrections were approved. Large continuous tracks quietly shifted land use. Anik, the regional plan was altered without even being officially revised. And that's because one day when the court looked at the map and the court said one simple question, and I quote, if every plot can be changed individually, what is the point of a regional plan at all? Unquote. When the matter reached the High Court, the judges essentially said that a regional plan is not a suggestion. A regional plan is a draft that never ends. It cannot be dismantled one plot at a time. Because the court observed that 17.2 had become open-ended. It bypassed public participation. It undermined the very idea of planned development. Because so the court read down this clause, and I quote what they said: "You may correct genuine mistakes, but you cannot use this clause to replan Goa to the back door." Unquote. So, Speaker sir, what was lost along the way was fields were filled, hillsides were already cut, settlement zones already sprawled. Speaker sir, इथून लोकांमध्ये भय झालो, public trust was damaged, and people stopped believing in the map, because a map that changes quietly at night is not a plan. Speaker sir, so the regional plan that was meant to ask how should Goa grow, and clause 17.2 answered instead that who asked for this land to change. Because that is why this issue today is not technical. It is philosophical, ethical, and democratic. The regional plan that was meant to be Goa's collective future, 17.2 turned it into a private correction, until the court reminded us that the planning cannot be done plot by plot. Now, Speaker sir, more than the demand for funds, I believe the issues are different. The Honorable Minister, I would like to bring it to his notice. One of the main contradiction that is debated. One of the main contradiction is and this is the central contradiction, whether Goa needs such a plan, whether there is no housing need, there seems to be massive construction. This is the most devastating contradictions. Because in plain terms, Goa has more houses than people and still does. म्हणजे 2017 सरकारान 66 lakh square meters म्हणून जो मंत्री पयलींचो आसलो, he is denying. He converted that into settlement. Now, whatever it is, when applications were taken in, whether it is done, the whole process is done, several people, it started with a loophole. Because so if we look at this is not demand-driven development. This is speculation-driven. This is investor-driven. Because and seems to be like a lot of people across the country, metro cities of India come to Goa. So because in simple terms, housing is turning unaffordable to Goans. But if you look at the legal shell game, 16B, 17.2, 39A, each time court blocks one door, the government opens another. Now, it's because if you look at 2017, 16B was bought, the purpose was spot convergence. It was the outcome was challenged in the court. 2019, when we were in the House, the purpose got 2019 there was an interim stay, the government blocked. 2023, Section 17(2) was, the purpose was error correction. It got stayed in 2025. In 2024, 39A, the purpose was conversion. Today, the outcome is under a PIL. So if we look, Speaker Sir, whether this is governance or whether this is trial and error lawmaking to defeat judicial oversight. Speaker Sir, whether this is a cat and mouse games between citizens and the government. Now, a few things that I'd like to point out to the Honorable Minister and this House, Speaker Sir, is, for example, a property in Old Goa, 1.6 lakh square meters of hilltop land, adjacent to a protected buffer zone, 100 meters, close to the Karambolim Lake wetland influence zone. There seems to be a railway tunnel moving underneath, restricted zone slopes. Despite all this, despite landslide risk, there is tunnel cracking that happened in 2021. Water flow disruption, the TCP approves this particular convergence. Because so, environmental safeguards, whether they are procedural, these objections were raised by 500 residents, but it's still, whether these residents protest today, Jayapad Goenka Gata, whether they are functionally irrelevant. It's because if you look at, I'm picking few cases, Chopde and Mandre. Now, the existing settlement today is 2.8 lakhs, but the proposed new settlement is 3.5 lakhs in 2 years. This means new construction. And the historical village footprint, what happens to that? If we look at Mandre, 3,15,000. Now, yesterday there was some figure saying that totally 12 lakhs or something is been converted. You possibly give the figure. It's because if you look at the forest or the hills, there seems to be villages in Goa are hydrologically designed. I'd give you an example of what is happening in my constituency. Hills, fields, the settlement, they work together. But if we don't, if we destroy these logics because of flooding, landslide, water scarcity, this seems to be anti-planning. So what we see is spot zoning through different routes. What 16B, 17(2), 39A represent the resurrection of spot zoning under new names, different section, same intent. It's because if you look at an example, a property in Anjuna that was bought in December 2022 for 74 lakhs was converted in March 2023 and was sold in June 2023 at 6.8 crores. So what was bought at 74 lakhs was sold for 6.8 crores, 800% returns in 4 months. Now the TCP ministry is one of the most talked about ministry. I believe the Honorable Minister will agree that the TCP ministry controls not only the department but controls the government. This has been the power of that ministry. It's because as long as you are the TCP minister, you control the government. It's because, so if we look whether laws are changed because of this, whether transparency is resisted, the Honorable, it's for the House to decide. So if I summarize it, because Goa today has no shortage in housing, it has a zoning surplus. Lakhs of vacant homes are already there in our state. Certain sections, 16B, 17(2), 39A, turned land use planning into a cat and mouse game. Speaker Sir, my opposition to these demands is because if these decisions today are routinely challenged in the court, repeatedly struck down and questioned by judiciary, if it is opaque to this House, we as citizens across the states, because sir, it is the duty of the Honorable Minister to enlighten us. Now, over the last few years, if you see PILs have been challenged, ODPs have been challenged, ad hoc zone changes have been challenged, court judicial intervention to the statutory provisions misused. So if we look at this, because Magadista ki, in legal fees, I had put a question, 8 crores 70 lakhs in legal fees in the last 6 odd years for the TCP to defend its own decision. आज लोकांमध्ये भय आसा आनीक these decisions irreversible. The Honorable Minister, when there was a protest, changed the zoning within a particular, kept it on hold in a constituency in Sandandre. So, Speaker sir, the people are fearing that there are paddy fields, natural cover, eco-sensitive zones has resulted, have been approved, and this has resulted in loss of green cover, fragmentation of agricultural land. Speaker sir, whether this House should decide whether this is development or what. Other Speaker sir, if I try to summarize what is happening in the TCP department, a TCP department has to be a planner. It should not be a litigant. It should be a regulator, not a facilitator, and it should be a protector of Goa's land. But Speaker sir, if we look, currently I believe it is best for the minister to answer of what he's aware of the situation in the House, outside the House. But specifically, Speaker sir, ek Majja Matdar Sanghan, I would like to recall and possibly show the Honorable Minister a hill cutting that is happening in Kankanamuddi, Panjurkoni. Now, he is well aware of it, and I had written a letter to him as well, and this, I'd possibly hand over this letter to him again. It was written to the CTP. Speaker sir, now this hill, the Honorable Minister had made sure that first when I raised it, amgelo rakandarachi vaat, Kunkodin. And the vaat anta ya builder lobin and it has been destroyed. You are aware why you've given the permission again when the technical clearance was revoked. The people are agitated. Speaker sir, we as lawmakers, when the minister is on record and said that this particular is a hill, you look at the pictures, Speaker sir, the slope, it is a rocky area, it is an aquifer right in front of the main road. It is looking like it has been murdered. The way I tried to, I have written it, I've spoken to your CTP, and the file is pending with you. I request you that this has a lot of sentimental value to the villagers. This land belongs to Kunkolkar's Rakondar. Tinga puja jata, tinga ront gata, sagle jata. Aaj zoritor ye mukar ya paddhatin ek villagin. It is a laughing joke for me. And when I asked the CTP, she said that the file is pending with you. You have to immediately reject it. This is not in the interest of my constituency or the people. Speaker sir, Magadista ejer tuye maka tabortob uttar dipak. This is not. You might have pressure. Secondly, KK builder mo. Anta KK builder mo jenna Chandorche gawan एक project येतालो. एक साइडी आमची हेरिटेज विलेज म्हणून डिक्लेअर जाता. दुसरे साइडी मेगा प्रोजेक्ट येता. हेजेर मान्य मान्य मंत्रीन हेजेरूय तुवें जेन्ना कॅन्सल केलें, what is happening? Technical clearance withdraw केलें. I've seen under the principle of natural justice, this seems to be the department's way of functioning. Under natural justice, they give them time, they get a stay. Now, this KK builder today is building a massive project day in my village where there is no proper water. You all are calling it a heritage village, and people are on the streets. Although they won it in the court, last session I told the Honorable Minister that you have to challenge it in the Supreme Court. Because this is a heritage village, declare this particular area. Because Magadista ejer manya mantrin amka tabortob assurance diवपाक जाय ये दोन्ही प्रोजेक्ट जे आमच्या मतदार संघान जाता. दुसरे स्पीकर सर, एक हांव मंत्रीच्या दोड्या मुखार हाडपाक सोदता. सर्वे नंबर 53/0, 54 and 55. Today in Maina Kepe, 7,60,000 under the firm of Philomena Realty is doing massive hill cutting and tree cutting. 7,61,000. Maina Kepe. आणि कंपनी नाव कितें स्पीकर सर, फिलोमेना रियल्टी. आणि हेच डायरेक्टर कोण हो? अमरजीत
Honorable-
सिंग आणि रवी सिंग.
Rule 16, I would like to move a motion to extend duration of sitting of the House by 1 hour.
The question is the duration of the sitting of the House be extended by 1 hour. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no, and the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The duration of the sitting of the House is extended by 1 hour.
Speaker sir, this particular hill cutting, massive, and tree cutting to the extent of 7,61,000 square meters is happening since the last 3-4 days. And massive, Sarge, absolutely massive. Because if we look, we also debated about the Margaon Kabrastan issue would be resolved. I think the Honorable Margaon MLA is there. And he also, because a lot of it is pending now for so long, and we have expectations because of that this issue also should be resolved. आज ज्या पद्धतीन गोंयांत हिल कटिंग जाता, ज्या पद्धतीन आज गोंयांत more than 1,000 sections, the people are scared. It's because there is a movement of enough is enough, headed by a retired Chief Justice, Ferdinand Babri Bello. And we have also moved a bill. Whether that bill is going to come, whether it is going to be vetted in the law department, whether it is going to come from the TCP department or the agriculture department, the main reasons because people fear. And they fear and their demand is that we want the repeal of the section 17(2) and 39A. We have moved the bill. What steps is the government taking on the same? Speaker sir, Jenna Makadista Mantrin, Aj, he's a senior member, his family has some name, not some name, they have some value in the state of Goa. So he should come clear on the way people are protesting, and I believe that we need to protect our environment. And that's because sir, and जे हांवें सांगलां ते कांगडा मोडी आनी चांद्रा आमगे तितून मातशें तूं दिनाका you know the person Narendra or someone, I'll take the name. Speaker sir, ये म्हाका दिसता बंद जावपाक जाय. ये जे म्हाका दिसता I will not take, you know even about the fish mill, and you gave me last time. Now don't look on the right side and don't look behind, because I know that what is happening, and we will, I'm telling you, the Honorable Speaker, that this will never see the day of light. Never. It will never happen. It is a private land. There is, the municipalities have revoked. There are no proper approach roads. It belongs to, it is being shown, manipulated. You agreed, but you put that thing on hold. I don't know why. You've kept it on in abeyance. Whether it is kept in abeyance like Santandre, I don't know. When it will be reactivated. So that, म्हाका दिसता एक तुवें आमकां जेन्ना assurance दिला, you have to act. In the House, when you are telling us now, or you will give us assurances, ये 3-4 रोज तुवें सांगला, तेजेर मातशें तूं act जावं. Because speaking on the public health services, the public health sector in the state there seem to be two contradictions. The healthcare facilities and have to be upgraded in GMC seems to be the focus on super specialties, doctors, on other provisions within the tertiary healthcare. But there is a failure because at the district and the sub-district hospitals, they are basically forced to go to the tertiary care. There is a mismatch between technology claims and the treatment capacity, and the load on Goa Medical College is just increasing. Because why this discussion is necessary? This is because health is not only about announcements, it's about devices, about physical infrastructure, conferences. It's because health is about whether a patient gets timely treatment near home. And when I speak about that, it's because today, aaj Goyan Zarito Australia, diseases are rising, referrals are rising, district hospitals are unable to absorb this land. GMC today, Speaker sir, is overcrowded not by choice but by compulsion. Speaker sir, if you look at the rising disease burden, between 22 and 24, if we talk about cancer in the state of Goa, Goa recorded 5,218 cancer patients. That is 145 cases every month, 4 cases every day. If we look at diabetes, because 44,811 diagnostic type 2 diabetes from December 24 to 25 under DHS alone. Forget about the private sectors. Because what I'm trying to say is that the district and the sub-district hospitals, there seems to be weak link. When I say that, South Goa, district hospital, hospicio, the functional reality, if you look at it, because there seems to be still no neurology, still no cardiology comes only once a week, no proper oncology, no nephrology. It's because diagnostic tools today, this is the, I think just couple of days back, it was 4 years. No CT scan, no MRI, no angiography, no bone marrow or any type of liver biopsy. Aaj, the critical care because is limited due to the ICU lacks specialists. When we say that, there seems to be also shortage for ventilators during emergency. Aaj, because blood services, there seems to be no proper component of blood therapy. The conclusion, because from this is that hospicio is not a secondary hospital. It looks like it is a referral point. And the people of South Goa basically will agree to what I'm saying. It's because there seems to be a technology push. But district hospitals, the treatment gap remains to widen. Aaj technology zori to raha, no specialist does not reduce the referrals, it is only increasing them. The cardiology unit, Dr. Pramod Sawant, the Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, wore a hat in the last 2-3 days. But one cardiologist visits the South Goa District Hospital once a week. It's because he comes on Thursday. So I would like to ask the Honorable Minister, do people have to wait for, do heart attacks happen only on Thursday to the people of South Goa? Thursday, heart dukot tengele. Karis Thursday चे दक्षिण गोंयच्या लोकांक दुखोता. थर्सडेचो तुम जेन्ना दोतोर धाडटिंगा आनी हे 3 वर्सां जालीं आज the strokes do not follow any OPD schedules. He knows. I did give him credit for the model that he's done in the health sector. But it's because a once a week cardiologist only satisfies files, it does not save any lives. When I say it does not save any lives, because this explains why all the cardiac cases are referred. Now, if you look at the referrals, because to GMC, it is growing. So 2021 आज जे 9,500 आशिल्ले, 2022 आन 10,600 जाले, 2023 आन 12,300 जाले, 2024 आन 14,900 जाले. These are the referrals. So hospital-wise, if we look, North Goa District Hospital 7,326 referrals, South Goa District Hospital 4,700 referrals. Ponda referrals have quadrupled. आता थिंगा Ponda election हा. आम्ही ऐकला हालपोर कोड येवपा शकता मो. आता आजू तू आश्वासन दी पोंडा करा माय मुखार आश्वासन दिवपा मेळपा ना आम्ही कॉलिंग अटेन्शन घालपाय. ते दोतोर थिंग भोंवत आहा. थिंगा आहा दिसता म्हाका आज दिसती पोंडाचो. स्पीकर सर, आमकां दिसता की आज this hospital facilities, this healthcare facilities, let me come to what is happening in Goa Medical College. Now, advanced diagnostic handling of the ICU load, handling of oncology, neurology and cardiology. This because any research and training. This is because GMC today is overcrowding. There are people from neighboring states also coming. Whether Goans should be given preference, whether they can be given preference, because this needs to be looked very, very specifically. Today, Goa Medical College absorbs the failure of these district hospitals. And blaming GMC today, because without fixing this district misdiagnosis is the crux of the matter. And because Goa's public health sector, जे आमचे आदले मुखेलमंत्री जावं प्रताप सिंग राणे आमी सगळ्यांचे पड PHC, CHC, UHC हे सगळे जे प्रोजेक्ट बांधलेले. Today, if you look, PHCs in the state of Goa are becoming only for screening. They only screen. The district hospitals is only to refer. And the GMC tries to treat everything. So there is no strong middle layer at all. There is no middle layer. There is not a resilient health system. Last time when we spoke, 1 year before, the Honorable Minister said that he would get a doctor from Bombay and a committee would be formed. We would be taken into confidence. There seems to be, we are kept in the dark. I don't know, Speaker sir. This is a centralized emergency system by default. Speaker sir, only if we announce conferences and all this, this is not going to resolve, not going to fix the problems. Speaker sir, let me place the status of the staffing. The staffing seems to be one of the major problems in the Goa health sector. If you look, Aldona, Balli, Kandolim, Kurtorim, major vacant positions. Speaker sir, Goa Dental College, also there are 64 vacant positions. IPHB, vacancies for director, professor of clinical psychology, associate professors in psychiatry. Speaker sir, psychiatry, nursing, several technical staff missing. Nursing staff within the health sector, hundreds of posts, attendants, so many people are there. So Speaker sir, in this IPHB as well, today aaj ek shortage asa of the psychiatric specialists, nurses. This undermines the very principle of health services. And you all are straining or putting the, I salute them because under the stress and strain today they are performing. But this department is under sanctions because the same is in the faculty and specialist shortage, multiple sanction posts in cardiology, radiation, pediatric surgery, urology in GMC. Associate professors also dozens of vacancies. Emergency medicine, pediatric surgery, oncology, radiation, general medicine. So there are so many vacancies, Professor. Aaj assistant professor jenna service shortage, tejer jenna ulaita, 15 sanctioned in emergency medicines. None have been filed in emergency medicine. Because of this shortage, if you look at the lecturers, tutors, demonstrators, aaj ejer, with large gap in almost all the departments, all orthopedic, pathology, community medicine, surgery, general medicine, also there is gap. Nursing and clinical staff, Speaker sir, there are almost more than 200 posts vacant. So yes, सगळे जरी तो shortage Speaker sir, matron, ward sisters, medical officers, technicians, radiography, anesthesia, because a lot of staff is from the constituency of the taluka of the minister. That is his credit. But is he waiting for the staff selection commission norms to change? Why are this post not filled, not vacant? Because there are about more than 800 vacancies, especially in the super specialty areas, nursing and support staff. But nothing, this shortage, how are you going to address it? Soon, after this session, maybe after the monsoons, code of conduct लागतो. तेजा हुणे तुम्ही promise कोतले काय कितें? हेजेर म्हाका दिसता तुम्ही आमकां जबाब दिवपाक जाय. Speaker sir, we see the procurement with regards to certain medicines. This reflects not a shortage of funds, but a weak financial controls. There are some queries that KEG have taken out. These avoidable losses to the public exchequer, whether there is a system that is put as a place, whether it can be used as an emergency. The system of the government is everything is post facto. We cannot do post facto when it comes to health. There is a list, there are some procedures. It's because I hope that GMC is using this is not using these local purchases as a parallel procurement system. One particular part in the health sector, Speaker sir, is anemia. This is catching up with Goa. The figures that we see, a large number of women and children, Speaker sir, especially in rural areas. The prevalence among 15 to 49 years of age. AG percentage from 31.3 is jumped to 39%. So Speaker sir, this is a serious health issue that the state of Goa is moving forward. Especially in the south, म्हणजे काणकोण, सांगे and Darbandara. These are places where I believe that the government should take up this on priority basis. Speaker sir, speaking on mental health, Because I would like to make a mention of the problems of stress. Today, depression is on the rise. I think there are challenges for the youth, for people to publicly discuss mental health challenges. And there is a pressing need that we have to discuss this. जे growing lifestyle pressure असा, ज्या पद्धतीन changing social environment आणि rising expectations, this is creating emotional strain, and awareness and early intervention is essential. It's because of the mental health care framework. When we look at this, the department needs to expand it with trained psychological support services, with related helplines, with improved counseling networks. आज because in Zaina on the ground, this is the new challenge. Because आज जरीथोर, if we look at the 2A primary health center, and when we look at the 2A primary health centers, because a geographic and demographic context, 2A to me, you all inaugurated it, but there is shortages of medical officers, trained staff, lab technicians, deficiency in the diagnostic sector, खास करून labs, diagnostic tools. Patients are routinely advised because of private diagnostics. This because maga dista ejir mantrin, when will it be a fully fleshed hospital? When will it be functioning fully? Maga dista you have already taken staff. That also I think so is post facto. 97 people were taken 2 days before the operation of the hospital. It's because yes, and the minister is well traveled all around the world. But if we look at the international comparative, Jenna in Thailand, they have invested a lot in their rural primary care. And this reduces the tertiary load. If you look in Brazil, they have a family health strategy. This community health teams are assigned geographically. It's because if you look at the UK GP system, strong primary care gatekeeping prevents the hospital overload. It's because जे budget provision जे पण केलेले आसा 2,217 कोटी रुपया, a large portion of this goes towards revenues, goes towards salaries, and not administration. So how are you going to improve your health infrastructure? उकेलमध्ये 7 टाइम आयलो बजेट सुबेज दिवस जमा कुर्ता बिर्ता मान बहुत दिसता. आज जे Directorate of Health Services, this has 963 crores, but because only 60 crores to be precise is for capital expenditure. This means 7% because is being spent on new infrastructure. 60 crores is being invested for infrastructure. How will the government extend hospitals, PHCs, medical health across the state? Because आज जरी we look, 1,063 crores has been allocated to GMC, which means nearly half of the health budget is concentrated today across the tertiary health care. While PHCs, CHCs and UHCs, the base is getting eroded. You all are just moving completely into the tertiary hospitals because the referrals won't stop then. The referrals will increase even more. सरकारान जे 5 कोटी रुपया provision केलेले हा for vaccination for free adults for 50,000 citizens. That means 1,000 rupees per citizen. It's because of these raises a question whether this is sufficient for a full vaccination program. आज mental health 82 crores is allocated, which is very small compared to the overall health budget. It's because जे 4 lakh DDSY चे जे claim केलेले आसा हे limit 100 lakh केला, but no estimate is given of the additional financial burden on the state. It's because of health sector, and I hope that there are these serious steps are being taken by the health minister in course corrections. If you look at the health sector, there are people, you said last time that someone asked you, some reporters, that people call you in the middle of the night. They call everyone. They call all the MLAs in the middle of the night that someone has to undergo a surgery. You get calls that they are kneel by mouth in the morning till afternoon, evening, then they are taken back. the drips are being given or some antibiotics are given on wheelchairs, nothing is changing. People, shortages of ICU beds, all this needs to change. When will it change? Whether it will change in this coming year or whether there is a different plan. Speaker sir, म्हाका दिसता मंत्रीन आमकां सांगपाक जाय. Urban developmentaचे जेन्ना उलयतना Speaker sir, the government has allocated 573 crores and 220 crores on revenue expenditure, 350 crores on capital expenditure. And focus is on vertical buildings, beautification and landscaping projects instead of solving the core urban issues. Other 180 crores has been you've announced for redevelopment of Vasco, culture and several other municipalities. I asked the Chief Minister, Speaker sir, yesterday, opposition एकू हा municipality, कुंकोळे. आणि मुखार ती आता इलेक्शन जाल्यार आमकडे आसतली हे हांव गॅरंटी दिता पूण स्पीकर सर ती त्या ग्रुपांक कित्याक नाय आमचेर कित्याक अन्याय why only ruling municipalities has been considered speaker sir थिंगा जेन्ना आमी साधारण एक फुटसाल ग्राउंड केला आनी ते फुटसाल ग्राउंडा इनॉग्रेशना 3 म्हयने जाले तूं डेट दिना आनी कोण भायल्यान उलयता तूं डेट ही पार्टी प्रेसिडेंटा अध्यक्षान दिवपाक जाय स्पीकर सर हे कितें चल्ला वेलनेस सेंटर म्हाका दिसलो मुगेले गांव फातोर्डाचोय आमदार सांगता की थिंगाय तो उक्तो केला मो थिंगा स्पीकर सर 8 म्हयने जाले 9 म्हयने वखदां गेले ती या 28 तारखे ओ एंड ऑफ द मंथ एक्सपायर जावपा आहाय I informed you about that what municipality has purchased with grants. The structure is ready. There is no doctor. DHA says that they require approval. Wellness center built in my constituency, waiting for you to come and inaugurate it. And no date has been given. Same with the futsal ground. I don't know, Speaker sir, or whether we are supposed, Honorable Chief Minister is supposed to give a date for the new PHC. Whether on that day all this should be open. Speaker sir, you need to tell us. This Speaker sir, म्हाका दिसता खूब गरजेचे वस खास करून with regards to my municipal area, साधारण 45 crores, the way you rotated it with the 15 Finance Commission, through Swachh Bharat, through PMAY, through slum rehabilitation, through e-governance, is it enough? Is it structured properly? Speaker sir, what we see in the municipalities, and you will also agree, as you said, octroi was given, octroi grants, you used to help these municipalities. But today, Speaker sir, there is a structural problem. These municipalities cannot survive on their own income. They depend heavily on grants, on salaries, on garbage contracts. And zaite municipality 30 to 45% of their total budget today, Speaker sir, is on their own revenue. This house tax trade license system is weak, and that is why they depend on these tied, untied grants. Speaker sir, they are supposed to be self-governing bodies. They have their individual role. So there seems to be a weak enforcement and a weak collection model. When I say this, Speaker sir, staff shortages, political pressure, whether there is poor data of the outdated assessments, whether there is lack of enforcement support, councils are blamed for poor collection. But if we look, Speaker sir, vacancies of manpower, vacancies of legal backing, vacancies of technology exist within the municipalities. Speaker sir, staff shortages je pada ulela, engineer, full-time town planner, health officer, these are overworked clerical staff. And this leads to poor supervision of works, delayed files, weak action against these illegal constructions. Speaker sir, solid waste management within the municipal council, this is still a crisis. Door to door, several municipalities is inconsistent. Just segregation has to happen, source is weak. Processing plants face breakdowns, face opposition. Major of the councils, Speaker sir, use part of their budget alone on garbage alone. So, Speaker sir, solid waste is eating into development funds. So that funds on what was previously octroi, tied, untied grants need to be increased. This leaves with them very little to do any sort of drainages or any development within the municipalities. Because of this, Jenna, we cannot plan for drains, urban flooding, all these roads are caving in. Why? Because we have an old drainage system, because there is no integrated planning, There is poor coordination between PWD, between WRD, between sewage department. So municipalities are blamed. Speaker sir, म्हाका दिसता there is a lot of illegal constructions also, and the enforcement is weak. म्हणजे जे municipalities today struggle to act against illegal buildings, against violation of licenses, whether this is lack of legal staff, whether this is fear of litigation, shortage of inspectors. I place and I demand from the Honorable Minister while speaking on municipalities that you need to strengthen the municipal finances. Don't only strengthen the ruling municipalities. Speaker sir, hire united grant, untied grants, fill the post vacantly, support the tax collection. Speaker sir, municipalities today are expected to manage this growing population. They are supposed to handle the climate stress, deliver modern services, but they are given limited powers, weak finances, and inadequate staff. Speaker sir, speaking on forest, the forest department has been given a budget of 199 crores, but only 5 crores for capital expenditure. If we talk about protecting our forest, we must invest more in conservation, not just salaries. Speaker sir, jenna forestaचे आमी उलयतना, it should be about increasing the greenery and protecting our biodiversity. Speaker sir, आज जेपट गोयान घडटा, but I do not see any major program in this budget that will significantly increase the forest cover in the state. Why I'm saying that, Speaker sir, and I'm saying that with responsibility, is because the government proudly talks about planting 219,000 saplings. Now, how many of these would last? How many would survive? How many would grow into trees? Because I also see that the government wants to promote ecotourism. Ecotourism and jenna आमी उलयतना tourism minister राग येलो. Suddenly temperature वाढलो. Policy आहा काय कितें? Speaker sir, we need to ensure that tourism does not disturb the fragile forest ecosystem and our wildlife habitats. Speaker sir, our forests today are facing several problems from development, problems from climate change, and therefore we need to prioritize and protect आमची biodiversity, आमची tree cover ही वाढपाक जाय, आणि we need and preventing deforestation. आज, Speaker sir, the government has announced small projects, walkways, entrance plazas, administrative buildings, but I do not see any large-scale conservation or afforestation program in this budget. Speaker sir, if we talk about future of Goa, Speaker sir, we must remember that the forests today of the state of Goa are the biggest natural wealth. There are policies that we need to focus on strengthening our forests, protecting our wildlife, and expanding this green cover within the state. Speaker sir, one very interesting thing that I possibly bring to your notice is mangrove conservation. Now, this scheme seems to be only in name, large scale. Just 2 days ago, there was a video that was viral about mangrove destruction in Carmona. Speaker sir, this is one of the most glaring contradictions in this entire budget document. The mangrove and coral reef conservation scheme, Speaker sir, is not implemented in the last several years. You have a central government component and you have a state government component. Speaker sir, compare this with the actual expenditure. Speaker sir, this particular Goa's mangroves today are critical to our ecosystem and the coastline. But if you see, Speaker sir, it continues. Nothing has been implemented about this in the last several years. You need to give us an assurance on this mangrove conservation. Speaker sir, why has this mangrove conservation been functionally abandoned for several years? Also, the Honorable Minister needs to answer. Speaker sir, जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा फॉरेस्ट फायर आनी फॉरेस्ट फायर प्रिव्हेन्शनाक जेन्ना उजो पेट्टा, दोंगराक उजो पेट्टा, स्पीकर सर, त्या वेळार आमी वी हॅड मूव्ड अ कॉलिंग अटेन्शन एंड दिस इज वाय दॅट रिप्लाय. तुवें त्या वेळार आन्सर दिलो दोनू नाग आनी नागीन, द डॅमेज दॅट वॉज कॉज, दोनू सोरोप मेलाय. आज तुगे जोरी तर हिंगा चोयल्यार, स्पीकर सर, फॉरेस्ट फायर प्रिव्हेन्शन स्टेट स्कीम जे बजेट 2026-2027 आसा, स्पीकर सर, if you look, actual expenditure was only 0.55 lakhs. This scheme, Speaker sir, is important because it describes our fire watchers, it describes, and we talked about the fire line creation, equipment procurement as core activities. But yet, Speaker sir, the department share funding for DEHA has been reduced just to a token amount. ये भटान माचे ये increase करपाक जाय. ये ज्या पद्धतीन आज मोले नॅशनल पार्क हिंगा उजो जेन्ना पेटलोलो, the Western Ghats belt, this faces annual fire risk. 2021 जेन्ना पेटलोलो, Speaker sir, I'll take some time.
No, you finish in 2-3 minutes.
Why 2-3 minutes? Speaker sir, now होईता ना झाला.
तुझे खुशी.
Speaker sir,
And if you're 55 minutes you're speaking now.
I-
55 minutes.
we spoke that I would get 1.5 hours.
No, you cannot get 1.5 hour. How you can get 1.5 hour?
You were not in the BAC.
No, but they told me.
You were not in the BAC.
I am in the
Speaker
speaker
sir.
chair now, you know, 1.5 hour. He told you, okay, you speak another 4-5 minutes. 4-5 minutes cover कर, honorable opposition leader.
Speaker sir.
जातले.
Speaker sir.
एक वर लागणार आहे.
Speaker sir,
तुका कोण दिता एक वर?
Goa's Western Ghats, their forests are in a biodiversity hotspot. Intun forest fire prevention is receiving only 0.01 lakhs. Speaker sir, आज जोरी जोरे सगळें चोयल्यार जे capital expenditure आहा, there seems to be a stagnant and disproportionately small. हांव कित्याक म्हणटा Speaker sir, capital expenditure today has been frozen at 700 lakhs for 3 consecutive years. Same. This seems to be copy and paste. Now, तो ऐक ना. Speaker sir,
Cover कर,
capital
बाबा.
spending represents only 3.5% of the total forest department budget. Extremely low. Land acquisition for the protected areas, only 0.50 lakhs. Speaker sir, if we look at this, critical vacancies also in the forest department. 853 across all different groups. Speaker sir, more than 200-300 vacancies are pending in the forest department. Aaj, Speaker sir, jenna ami oloitna about the wildlife. When we talk about the wildlife, these are not decorative assets. They are Goa's. The forest is Goa's water security, our climate shield, our tourism backbone, and ecological insurance. Yet today, Speaker sir, if we see, Goa is witnessing repeated deaths of wildlife, protected wildlife. Amche shrinking forest cover, rising animal-human conflict, and a clear gap between expert advice and government action. Yaw kidak munta, Speaker sir, are we protecting Goa's ecology or merely reacting after damage is done? Because a marine wildlife crisis that is happening in the state of Goa, Schedule 1 species dying. Over the last years, Indian Ocean humpback dolphins, they have died. But this Schedule 1 species are protected under Wildlife Act 1972. Munche Speaker sir, the status to them, almost in 1 month, 18 dolphins were found dead. Speaker sir, they have the highest legal protection. There is zero tolerance for negligence, and there has to be a mandatory investigation and report. What is missing within the department, Speaker sir, is despite these incidents repeating, there is no publicly tabled investigation report, no state-level marine conservation plan, no clear cause identified, whether these dolphins died because of trawling, whether they died because of sonar, whether they died because of bycatch, whether they died because of pollution. No coordination between the fisheries department, ports, or coast guard. Speaker sir, we see instead, फक्त ad hoc postmortem जाता, silence after the headlines fade. Today, Speaker sir, silence जोरी तो राम रावले, this is not conservation. Marine stranding, Speaker sir, today seems to be a pattern. It's not an accident. Why I'm saying that, Speaker sir? Sea turtles, seabirds, other marine species are being found stranded or dead in Agonda, in Velsa, in Kandolim, they've been reported. Speaker sir, so this needs to be looked into very, very seriously. Aaj, amche forest, aaj state cover, as per the report of 2023, Goa has lost about 150 hectares of forest land. This includes open forests, natural regeneration zones, and wildlife movement buffers. For a small state like Goa, this is a great, is a great loss ecologically. The Honorable Minister should tell us in details what and why this report J 150 ISFR 2023. You should speak on it. Speaker sir, आज जोरी तर आम्ही चोयल्या the tourism versus wildlife. There seems to be no control. When I say that events in tourism activities have been reported even in the turtle nesting beaches, even in coastal biodiversity zones. Speaker sir, these protected species cannot survive when there is unchecked loud noise, when there is night lighting, when there is vehicle movement. Aj wildlife health and sanctuary management. When we talk about that, the avian flu broke out. When it broke out in the Bondla Wildlife Sanctuary, speakers are leading to the death of several animals. So gap was present within wildlife disease surveillance. There were biosecurity challenges and एक emergency preparedness and ashilness, speaker sir. Speaker sir, आता most important issue, speaking on the tiger reserve and the corridor issue. So experts' view versus the government. The CEC finds that you have challenged the report. The CEC highlighted that Madai Kotigaon Forest Complex, खूप गरजेचे, it is an ecological importance, this particular corridor. And there is presence of apex predators, there is presence of tigers. The need to protect this wildlife corridor, it is our duty, not just an isolated sanctuary. It is the duty of this house. These corridors, speakers, sir, reduce जे animal आणि human conflict जाता, it reduces it. It maintains genetic diversity. It stabilizes the forest ecosystem. Because आज जोरी तो चल्या, despite government recommendations, this government has opposed 15 मिनिटांनी कोणता कामा.
15 मिनिटं.
Because,
तुम्ही- अरे 6 hours is divided between 3 hours ruling, 3 hours opposition.
Because sir, I don't have that limit. Please don't make your own rules, because sir.
And how do we continue?
It was not. It was
Your
not
MLA is
decided.
asking for half an hour, half
That
an
was
hour.
within the opposition members.
Nope.
I don't have a time. You can ask.
Who is saying you don't have a time?
Speaker,
6
sir,
hours.
Let me finish. I'll finish.
Within
fast.
3 hours ruling, 3 hours opposition.
आज कोणी जे राव मरे, आज खुर्चीवर
ना,
बसता.
कर 2 मिनिटं काबार कर.
Speaker sir, आज जोरी तोर चोयल्यार की despite recommendation, अब दिगंबर बा माचे राव रे, किती आ रे, important tiger राव issue, tiger. Speaker sir, आज जोरी तोर चोयल्यार India's national animal that is has 75% and Karnataka has our neighbors have they have 563. Now, Speaker sir, Goa has 5 as per reports. And in January 2020, we lost 4 of them. Speaker sir, a mother and 3 cubs were poisoned in the Madai Wildlife Sanctuary. 3 persons were arrested, all released on bail, and the mother's claws were removed. Speaker sir, to this day there has been no conviction. The case is still prolonging.
माननीय LOP,
NTCA, yes,
आणि कितलो वेळ लागतलो तुमकां?
15 minutes.
आणि 15 मिनिटं मेळची ना तुमकां 5 मिनिटांनी सोपया. मोर दॅन 1 hour उरल्या
I
तुम्ही.
order molna 15 minutes.
ना काय ना तुम्ही कर्टेल करा. एक मोर दॅन 1 hour उरलेल्या
Speaker
5
sir,
मिनिटां मॅक्झिमम मेळटली.
उलयता मातशें disturb
ओन्ली
करा.
5 minutes.
Speaker sir, 5 minutes होई जाता Speaker sir, आणि 2 डिमांड उलय. Speaker sir, मंत्री हे मातशें आयक मागीर वच, हे मातशें इम्पॉर्टंट सांगता. हे मातशें अरे गेलो. अरे टायगराचे मातशें. Speaker sir, the NTCA recommended a tiger reserve in 2016. The High Court ordered it in July 2023. The government missed the deadline. Speaker sir, then it ran to the Supreme Court to challenge it. Now Supreme Court appointed this CEC and the committee visited Goa twice. It met all the stakeholders and recommended a sensible phased approach. Speaker sir, munche 468 square kilometers, only 102 households in phase 1. And जे densely populated area ashille, they basically excluded it. It said a measured scientific proposal. And the Speaker sir, हे मातशें तुवें आयकचें, एक controversy जी ह्या सरकारान केलेली आसा, the important controversy is that the government is contradicting its own sworn affidavit. Speaker sir, in 2018, the Goa government told the Madai Water Dispute Tribunal that there is evidence of tigers in Goa. They are not only merely transient animals. I don't think that at that time you were the forest minister. but they are a resident population म्हणून affidavit दिलेले हा, and argued that reducing Madai's water flow would adversely affect the tiger population. This the government is on record. In 2026, Speaker sir, the same government calls a tiger is a vague and unscientific and argues, Speaker sir, that there is no resident tiger population. Speaker sir, we are talking about the same tiger, the same forest, two opposite positions, chosen purely for legal convenience. This is documented in the tribunal record and in the Supreme Court record. Speaker sir, आता जेन्ना आमी उलयता about tigers, when the tigers help the argument, जेन्ना argumenta fit जातात, तेन्ना ते घरचे. म्हणजे when the tigers are helped, they were residents, and when the tigers are inconvenient, तेंका tourist कले. जाय तेदो तुम घरचे, नाक तेदो तुमी tourist. Speaker sir, if you look at this, one very important thing, and I'm not sure whether this house knows, in February 19, 2026, जेन्ना ही case Supreme Court आयली, त्या वेळार just few weeks ago, it was discovered that one particular file भितर एक उमकी order missing ahli. And the bench of the Chief Justice himself described it as, and I quote, a deliberate attempt for some obvious reason. So my question to the Honorable Minister is no, and the next hearing is on 16 March. And the thing, I think, whether that order that was missing from this case file as described by the Chief Justice in the High Court, in the Supreme Court, is a deliberate attempt for some obvious reasons or no. Speaker sir, whether the Secretary General has asked for an investigation.
Please conclude. Please conclude.
And don't demand ule.
No, please conclude. You have exceeded time. Please conclude.
Conclude. Speaker sir, and don't ule. Speaker sir, in this particular case, whether the state government or any other Rao Riba Venzi, tu horchat mu zana machi Rao, that tu chule yo issue. Sogli side lar pressure gate. Speaker sir, maga dista Honorable Minister needs to talk about women and child एक last 5-7 minutes mache di. Speaker sir, at this time, before I start women and
2
child,
minutes maximum.
5 minutes anta
No, 2 minutes. Tu बाकीची गोष्टी
I would
time
talk
पडयता.
about
2
Madhav
minutes.
Gadgil, that he was just not and remember in this house that he was not just an academic, he was one of the first scientists to warn us about clear signals that is happening in what is happening in the Western Ghats, that they are fragile, that they are finite and not endlessly adjustable to the development pressure. This is what Madhav Gadgil ji said. It is very directly relevant to what is happening in Goa because this is deeply local and painfully ignored. What he said, Speaker sir, that Goa is not only about beaches, it's about its forest, its hills, its rivers. Nearly 2/3 of Goa's landmark lies within the Western Ghats, from Mandovi to Madai to Zuari to Sal. Speaker sir, what Gadgil ji said is that Goa's water security collapses if, Speaker sir, floods will increase, if salinity intrusions are like, if we do not take care. Western Ghats, kabar koda Speaker sir, Western Ghats ecology expert panel, EMI report dillo ki the Ghats are uniform, some are not uniform, some are extremely sensitive, and not all development is bad, but unplanned development, he reminded us, is irreversible. What we see today, 3 linear projects, power lines, infrastructure cutting out to contiguous forests, because this will break the wildlife corridors, this will increase the human-animal conflict, this will weaken our forest resilience. It's because we see a lot of Azharani hill cutting case. Because time extra dille mana. Tenga answer to answer kitu time
extra dili pay and tu बाकीची गोष्ट करता सोपय
Odor.
सोपय
Because
सोपय
these are precisely what Gadgil identified as high risk in the Western Ghats. Because what did he say? He said that when we talk about development versus conservation, Gadgil said, never said to stop development. He said, because of planned development according to your ecological limits, protect the locals, protect water catchment areas, respect our hills and plateaus, avoid fragmentation, prioritize long-term sustainable development over short-term. Speaker Sir, Madhav Gadgil ji gave us the map, he gave us the science, he gave us the data, he gave us warning, he did his duty. And Magadista, it is the duty of the House to do this. Speaker Sir, last एक ज्यांना woman and child and last उलयता I'll just make a
ना
mention.
ना सोपय
Because sir,
So,
if we look at particularly at the schemes, anik ज्या पद्धतीने 40 crores has been provided for Ladli Lakshmi, whether this Ladli Lakshmi is going to move around Sattari and or only the ruling dispensation, whether they will be given all across the state uniformly, whether this is going to happen. This is an election year. Speaker sir, if we look at basically women and child, the focus of the department should be on rising violence, on the gaps in the protection system, on overstretched Anganwadi services, and weak rehabilitation system. हांव कित्याक म्हणटा स्पीकर सर, कित्याक रिकॉर्डा प्रमाणे violence बायलांचेर जाता, भुरग्यांचेर जाता. There seems to be nutritional
मान्य एलओपी
जे बाप
सोपया
काबार कोता.
सोपया.
Speaker sir, we need this house should therefore discuss outcomes, not just intents. When we say that, Speaker sir, as per the data 2024 on 386 cases of abuse against women, practically one case every day. This is not an occasional problem. Long-term trends, last 9 years, 2,853 cases. 70% are involved are women. Violence is not declining. Reporting alone is not going to solve the problem. Aaj, crime against children, 269 cases were reported in September 2025, out of which 185 were girls, 84 were boys. Because childhood आमचे protect करपाक आसता. Speaking about teenage pregnancies.
मान्य एलओपी
This-
सोपया
2 मिनिटांक कोता आणता 2 मिनिटां. Speaker sir, जे teenage pregnancies आहा, there is also abuse within families that has been reported. So there is a failure of the department in early detection, weak counseling and intervention. आज हे सगळे जोरी तर staff कमी आसा department. सगळे staff या departmentan कमी आसा. This is leading to women's dropping cases. आज ज्या पद्धतीन one stop center म्हणून जे सरकारान अनाउन्स केला, but medical help, legal aid, counseling, temporary shelter, there seems to be very low awareness among women, limited staffing. आज anxiety and mental health, depression, here domestic stress, सगळे वाढवत आसा Speaker sir. Yet the health counseling in WCD, there also there is so many positions that are weak. Basically, positions that are empty. 701 malnourished children together, ICDS, Poshan Abhiyan mo, regular supplementary sokan, बाप कालुसान सांगितलं porridge सारखी नाही mo. There are cases of stunting, wasting, underweight. सगळ्या उलयना Speaker sir, but एकूच सांगपाक
सोपया
सोदता
आता 2 मिनिटं
की
जाली तुझी.
the data is clear. तुगे por मरे demands Friday. The data is clear. The abuse is frequent. Children are vulnerable. Systems are present, are just stretched. Outcomes because are not what they should be. So Magadista, women and children do not need more announcement. Actions are bagze. They need stronger systems, faster response and sustained support. आणि 2 आले ते दिना तो लोक.
चल
ते नो दिना Speaker sir. Dental college आणि ते बी आले. ते दिना.
ना सो बस आता